Shalom, this is Harawan Ban Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp. Before I begin, I want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba Hashem, Harakah Kwadash, Ma'amaf. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders. Shalom to you, Akim, and Akwatim and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. This is something that just caught my attention, man. I was listening to some news feeds last night, and you see all the all the lies that's going around, um, trending around this Velas whaling crisis. All right, and this whole Trende Agua gang. Um, Something stuck out to me. I was watching the video as you see on the screen, and they were talking about the mayor approving them to allegedly kick out or remove them, give them 60 days to leave these shelters, right? Because they're getting overcrowded uh, with the migrants, and they were promising. The promise from the government was that those migrants were going to come over here and have asylum, and they were going to what's the word, filter uh, right into the system and join the economy. Well, this is a burning house. Even Martin Luther King said that. I feel like I've integrated them into a burning house. Well, these people are integrating into a burning house, man. This place is done. All right. So, yeah, I want to play it. Then I'm gonna get some precepts. Check this out. All right. Before I get that scripture, I want to get this. I mean, before I get the video started, I want to get the scripture. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, man. His imaginations, his plans, his devices going into the MOTB, because that's what this is all about. Revelation 13:16. All right. Um, this whole beast system that they're establishing. And I believe with the migrants, they're doing a test run on that system. That's what all this, allegedly, I believe that's what this is all about. And dealing with the elections. All right. Um, so let's play it and keep your antenna up while I play this video. Check it out.
Have for-profit companies making millions, billions of dollars off of this. No, and it's also not our mayor who's taking most of the blame for this crisis. No, it's something else entirely.
I can't stop buses coming in. Federal law doesn't allow me to do that. City law tells me I have to feed them 3 meals a day, house them, educate 40,000 children. City law also states that I cannot have them removed when they commit a crime. I can't.
Boom. That's important. Imagine that. Well, like if they can commit a crime, if they commit a crime, they cannot be removed. What was that at? Illinois? Something just happened in Illinois to where a crime was committed by four migrants from Venezuela, and they had to release them under some type of act. I forgot what it was called. Safety Act with a T at the end. So I want to study into that, man. If I can write it down so I don't forget it. The Safe-T Act. And that's what they're releasing these migrants when they go to jail. They're releasing them back to the streets and not prosecuting them. But say, yeah, by law he cannot keep them in the jail. He gotta feed them and house them. Look at that. And they getting money monthly. That's deep, man. They're not doing that for Americans.
Yeah, the real reason this is all happening is because it's the law, and there's no way around it, and it doesn't matter who the mayor is. They have to obey the law. But the
All right, check this out real quick. Habakkuk 2:5. Yea, also because he transgressive by wine through their business, through their policies, through their unjust laws, through their system, right? He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, setting up military bases all over the world, right? Bringing hell upon the earth, and is as death. That's on my Esau, and cannot be satisfied. See, they're not satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Look at that, man. All right, so they're heaping everybody unto themselves, which is basically destroying the economy, causing a stage for civil war, sedition, right? Gang wars, families left out in poverty, homeless, right? And so they're putting out laws which are basically decrees. All right, they're just changing the law like every week, every day, man. Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, man. These are unrighteous decrees that they're forcing onto their American people, and also that they're not upholding with the migrants. All right, they know um, they don't have adequate resources to house and take care of these migrants. Because why? This is a burning house. This is America's falling. All right, Babylon, I'll say. And this is Babylon. It's about to be destroyed. So woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, man. All right. This is unrighteous. That's why there's so much confusion. That's why this is Babylon, the place of confusion. All right. Those laws they putting in place, it don't make sense. And now they can't uphold it. They're gonna be moving these migrants around like chess pieces all throughout the city, all throughout the country. They placed a bunch of them on Kamala Harris's porch and say, "Yo, look, you take care of them." So it shows you the team that's behind this. But anyway, Isaiah 10:1, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, man. They prescribed this. Esau. All right. So they writing grievousness, man. Everything they writing is nothing gonna put grief on somebody. Hey man, come on over here. We got you. Bidenomics. We got you, man. We're gonna take care of you, you know. But now it's like, oh shit, um, putting them out into the street in 60 days, or allegedly into other housing. And this is just in New York. There's 40,000 migrants. It says, verse 2, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, and widows, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless, man. Because a lot of women and children will get caught up in this. All right. So now, right. So now, those nations that came over here as migrants, not only the world nations, but these migrants that came here to this country, we're all migrants, but you get the point. They're seeing it firsthand. The atrocities and lies of this place, man. All right, and the condition of America. Isaiah 47:1. This is called the great city. Resources, rich in celebrity and resources and land and all this bullshit. Well, all of that is this American dream is turning into a nightmare for everybody. Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust. All right, sit in obscurity, or go into darkness and hide yourself and sit in the confusion that's all around this place. That's why this place is called Babylon. O virgin daughter of Babylon, pure reflection of ancient Babylon, which was based upon idolatry, business, land of traffic. All right, that's why they're bringing them people over here for more business and more traffic, and also a place of what, confusion in the captivity of Israel. So it's a virgin, pure daughter of Babylon. As is the mother, so is the daughter. sit on the ground, there is no throne, right? Because in Revelation it speaks about America riding upon the scarlet colored beast and ruling over the nations and being dominant, you know, a sea of people. But now look, it can barely take care of its own citizens, let alone take care of migrants. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. See, now they seeing it. This place is not beautiful. This place is not tender and delicate. You know, it's not a God-fearing country. That's what the nations are saying. It's not a. People are losing faith in the dollar, faith in the country of America, faith in their policies, faith in it. They losing faith in America's leadership as a world leader. All right. So what it says, what thy nakedness shall be uncovered, just like a queen sitting upon being exalted and now being brought low to sit in the dust and being snatched of her clothing and throw mud on her, you know, throw feces all over her. So anybody gonna want to come deal with her. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. See, stripped of all its royalty and dainties. Yea, thy shame shall be seen, man. And they getting a up close view. Like, oh shit, what the hell what did we come here for? I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man. So the Lord is bringing this place down spiritually. All right. So now, someday, either these Venezuelans and all the other people that came over here, a lot of them are heathens, a lot of them are Jakes. I think Venezuelans are a mixture of, I think Naphtali, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So, um, the Lord said, "What? Neither shall Arabian pitch tent there, man. People ain't gonna come over here to America to set up businesses or to set up their families. All right. Now, let me see something real quick. Check this out. Jeremiah 50 and 16. Cut off the sower from Babylon. See, the economy's failing. They can't help nobody right now, man. They can't even help. They can't even help themselves. This place, the government of Babylon. Cut off the sower from Babylon, the investors, the workers, the employment, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest. All right. For the fear of the oppressing sword, oppression, they shall turn every one to his own people, to his people, and they shall flee every one to his own land, man. So all these nations gonna stop dealing with America because of the filth that they see, the shame of this place, and the economy and the dollar, and they dealing with what, the BRICS nations, and then you're gonna have these migrants. A lot of them gonna try to get the hell out of here, right? Or they're gonna do this right here. See, it says here, Isaiah 24 and 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up. The business is gonna be shut up soon. That no man may come in, man. And they were talking about this on the same video, that because of the migrant influx, that all those businesses in New York, a lot of them had to shut down. All right. And it says what? Um, and there is a crying for wine in the streets. They're gonna want answers. They're gonna be crying out. All joy is darkened. See, they were happy. Everybody was happy when they first got here. The American dream, we made it. They let them out of those prisons over there, a lot of them. It says, what? All joy is darkened, man. Right? Because when Esau promises something, there's most likely destruction behind it. All joy is darkened, and the mirth of the land is gone. The joy of this place is gone. All right. So now, so what? They're gonna be either leave or they're gonna wind up this right here. Second Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men. See that? Sedition means what? The citizens rising up against the government. All right. And invading one another. See that? Invading neighbors, going, all of that. Okay. And that's what you're going to hear about. A lot of robberies, a lot of home invasions, a lot of store, thefts, unalivings, all of that, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings. They're not going to regard the mayors or the leaders of the cities, or the or nor the princes, nor the presidents, or and the course of their actions shall stand in their own power, man. All right, so that's what they say, power to the people. Man, they about to get off the chain out here, man. They got the gangs here now. We already got gangs in America, but the foreign gangs, man, they operate different. They shoot at uh, authorities. All right, that's what they do over there. They be chopping up people and shit. They do that here, but it's like a mindset over there. But yeah, man, they lying. They lied to these people. Now check this out. This this is the point I wanted to get for this video. Now I'm gonna play it. All right. So I just show how the situation they got these migrants in 60 days they got to get out, or you know they're gonna be taken out of them hotels and shelters, and a lot of them gonna be put on the streets, man. Allegedly, it's gonna cause an uprising or sedition among men. All right, let's finish this video.
Problem is, our laws are now creating homeless people, and it's costing a ton of money to do it, and these are the same people that were promised they would never be homeless when they were moved into these shelters, which is why many people are asking, are these ultimately good laws if they don't accomplish the very thing they're supposed to stop? And you know what else hasn't worked at all?
These are unrighteous decrees. They're unrighteous decrees, man. Check this out. All right, so Esau, they make money off of this stuff. All right. They said what? The staff of the wicked, that's America. They make their money off of this place. And it funds the banking elites. Proverbs 10 and 15, the rich man's wealth is his strong city. See, they get wealth off their strong city. And that city is called what? America, Babylon, America. And what? The destruction of the poor is their poverty. See, that's what's going to bring them down. Trying to destroy the poor, right? And the poor really is talking about who? The Israelites. And that's why the Lord is going to return and bring this place down completely and destroy it. All right. So it says what? The labor of the righteous tendeth to life, right? In the kingdom, we're going to be building the nation of Israel up. And even the poor is going to have some form of living after 1,000 years. Talking about these other nations. But Esau, the rich, is going to be wiped out. All right. For the rich man's wealth is a strong city. Say there's New York, this, that, that. But the destruction of the poor is going to become their poverty. All right. Because those families are going to need to be taken care of. And they don't have the resources for it. And it says what? The labor of the righteous tendeth to life. And that's what we're doing. We're tending to life. But the fruit of the wicked to sin, man. All right. That's right, man. So let's go back to this point now. One last precept. Sirach 13 and 3. The rich man have done wrong. They're doing wrong, man. When the wicked are in power, the people mourn. The rich man have done wrong, and yet he threateneth with all. See, they proud. That's Habakkuk chapter 2. Because he transgresseth with wine. Yet the poor is wronged. Not I'm talking about us too here. Not just the migrants. And what? He must entreat. You gotta be nice to them and shit. They do wrong to us, and we gotta be nice to them and treat them. They doing these migrants wrong, and they're gonna expect them to be calm in this place. No, they're gonna go crazy. If thou be for his profit, elections, setting up a new system that a lot of Americans don't want to take part in, with the what is it called, man? He gonna say it on here. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm gonna show you. If thou be for his profit, he will use thee. But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee. It's nothing. They're gonna forsake him here, all right? Because allegedly a lot of these elites they want chaos, order out of chaos here, and the order they're gonna bring is gonna be that beast system and that universal income. There you go, universal income. All right. So let's get it.
During this crisis, this whole idea of universal basic income, because that's essentially what is provided to people during their temporary stay in a shelter. They've got housing, they've got food, and you know what else hasn't worked at all during this crisis? This whole idea of universal basic income, because that's essentially what is provided to people.
Do you know what hasn't worked? It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So when they start pushing that on the citizens here, universal basic income, it's going to work. It's not going to work. It's all to lead people to that one moment, the hour of temptation, which is going to come upon all the world. That's all this is leading to. It's going to work. Trust me. Come through this door, leading you into deeper and deeper into darkness, into a trap.
Accomplish the very thing they're supposed to stop. And you know what else hasn't worked at all during this crisis? This whole idea of universal basic income, because that's essentially what is provided to people during their temporary stay in a shelter. They've got housing, they've got food, they've got clothing, and families even qualify for $1,400 a month prepaid debit cards to help with nutrition assistance. Yet none of that helped people not be homeless at the end of their 60-day stay. Or what will...
Ooh, can't trust the devil, man. You see that? So yeah, man, he said that idea, it's an idea that Esau came up with. It's a device. The word device goes into imagination or idea. Let's get that. It's not going to work. This is Psalms 37 and 7. Rest in Yahweh, man. So you in this truth, we resting in the Lord in his work, tending to life, and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself. See, we don't need to run. We walk through the valley of the shadow of death. That's America. We're going to fear no evil, man. There's a lot of evils popping up everywhere, and lies and leasing and threats and danger. But the Lord said, what? Fret not thyself, man, because of him who prospereth in his way. See, they prospering, bringing about their system secretly. We didn't even know they were using universal income, basic income on these people, testing that system out, and it's not working. It says what? Because of the man, so we don't fret ourselves because of him who prospers in his wicked ways, man. Because of the man who bringeth wicked ideas, devices, imagination to pass. All right? So we don't fret ourselves. Why? Because we know this. Right, so this system falling apart is the Most High disappointing their system. All right? Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty. So everything they trying to build, the Lord said he going to tear it down. All right? It says what? So that their hands cannot perform their enterprise, right? They're filling their belly right now. But as soon as they really bring that martial law and order out of chaos, the Lord going to make it so they can't perform completely that NWO. All right? He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward, the wicked, is carried headlong. All right? So it says what? They meet with darkness in the daytime. So as they go to reach their new world order and they shining, they're going to run into destruction. And grope in the noonday as in the night. But the Lord is going to save the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty. Because a lot of those Venezuelans are Israelites. But so a lot of them coming over here to what? Get destroyed. And some of them are coming over here to get deliverance. Or some of them coming over here just to leave again. All right? Or to bring hell, add to the hell that's in this place. It says, so the poor have hope, and iniquity stoppeth her mouth, man. So the elect of Israel have hope out of what's coming. But the people that's coming over here as migrants, no, they can't. They're trusting in man. You know, the Lord said, make not, Uh, Cursed is the man that trusteth in man. They trusted in Biden. He brought him over here into a burning house, and now he's can't even find his ass. He's sleeping somewhere. You know what I mean? About to rise up out his coffin and do a damn like Dracula and shit, and go up there and do a speech on stage.
Will soon be a 60-day stay for new arrivals. Some people have been getting benefits like this for a lot longer, and it hasn't helped them. And that's because, as we now know, this entire asylum industrial complex, it's all been designed to be a temporary solution to people who have permanent, long-lasting problems that take a lot longer than a few months to sort out. And the reason the
So yeah, man, I'm gonna wrap it up. That's right, man. The universal basic income. See that? At the end, it shall speak and not lie. And that's why we the watchers to watch for stuff like that and the lies and how they creeping their ideas and their devices in there as far as their plans with the universal basic income. We know that's tied. That's like another word for NWO. All right. Then you got the Great Reset. All this stuff still happening. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan, see, should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, man. All right. So we're not ignorant of it because the Lord let us know about it ahead of time. And eventually, probably after the elections, once these people are not needed anymore, they may be given the power to vote, so they may get catered to until the elections. All right, so this is a major year, man. That's what Elder Pastor Hart coined it, the year of the hopeful, uh, the year of the prophecies coming to pass. All right, so yeah, man, the universal basic income. But the Lord said, "What we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. And he's not going to be able to get those devices to come to pass. And there's holes in their system to where the mirth of the land is gone, man. And there's going to be a cry for wine in the streets. Look at that. All right. So with that, I'm going to say, hey, keep your antennas up, stay alert, be circumspect, and stay prayed up, and keep the faith in Yahweh Shem Shai, because we have hope. Big difference. All right. And we're migrants too. The Lord told us that be as migrants upon the earth, man. So with that, I'm going to say, Shalom.